I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be. The future of humanity is going to bifurcate into directions. Either it's going to become multi-planetary, or it's going to remain confined to one planet, and eventually there's going to be an extinction event. Great companies are built on great products. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. I think most of the important stuff on the internet has been built. There will be continued innovation, for sure, but the great problems of the internet have essentially been solved. The goal of Tesla is to accelerate the advent of sustainable energy. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. The best part is no part. The best process is no process. It weighs nothing, it costs nothing, and it can't go wrong. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. You want to be extra rigorous about making the best possible thing you can. Find everything that's wrong with it and fix it. There's a fundamental difference if you look into the future between a humanity that is a spacefaring civilization and one that's not. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. You want to have a future where you're expecting things to be better, not one where you're expecting things to be worse. The idea of lying on a beach is my main thing just sounds like the worst. It sounds horrible to me. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. The lessons of history would suggest that civilizations move in cycles. You can track that back quite far. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I'm interested in things that change the world or that affect the future, and wondrous new technology where you see it and you're like, wow, how did that even happen? How is that possible? People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed.